Holy shit.
Everybody just crawling with necromancers. Alright, thanks. Let me know when you're all set and you good to go, bud. There's a NPC called Nixara next to the sorceress. So you see where I'm at, right?
Yep.
Sorceress, here's Nixara. This is where we start. Or where you start. Holy fucking spells. If they're ordered correctly, spells are into level 40 for Necromancer.
Damn.
Wow. Wow. VR, I don't know if you guys are watching right now, but
Rats?
hell of a job. And also, fuck you guys for Warrior only having skills to level 10. Get that pulse system done. I'm excited. But I'm here for my bud to show him what's up. So let's first, I guess,
look, and you start with 20 bones.
Oh, that's good.
You get a pet spell right off the bat.
That's what I wanted to look at. On Arthax, you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Hey man, my dinner's about to get here.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna have a little bit of a lull, but the spells you come with are Life Tap, first damage, 25% of the damage dealt, so not as strong as we're used to in EQ, but also could be very strong in the context of Pantheon.
Yeah.
And summon a Skeletal Servant.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we're gonna mim that. First, we're going to that Codex. Launch shit on the bar or whatever. There's my pet at. That's all I give a fuck about. Summon this pet. Dude, look at this. Look at Bounty Boy.
Les Cab.
Look at Bounty Boy. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go fuck around a little bit. Well.
Oh, and he walks like a zombie. I love it.
Yeah, dude. Like he's got his arms.
He's got the little arms out. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Look at all these necromancers going through the same thing. Like, okay, there's my
Hold on, he's got a pet. Let me get my pet out.
Yeah, dude, everybody's getting their fucking pets out. Holy necromancers.
You get a pet. You get a pet.
Eldritch, Morgrim, yeah. Is that Pionis?
Pionis?
Yeah.
Are Kelly's up in that bitch?
It looks like it.
Here.
Yeah. Her name is Kelly. And she is Pionis.
Drip.
All right, stream quality look good. Anybody know?
Love is one and love.
I'm hoping we're solid now.
Let's see here. You're streaming through Discord?
No, through Twitch. Should be back up.
Well, no. I'm saying but you're watching Discord.
I'm watching Discord, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not buffering right now, so that's good.
Good deal.
Arthax, you want to make this real weird?
What's up?
Do you want to take control of my computer?
We're good. You can just run around. If your dinner's here, you can go check your dinner out or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to eat real quick, but I thought maybe you want to see these spells. But right now, I'm just going to leave this little hint right here. You guys can see the abilities. You guys can see the scroll bar. Holy shit. Guys, VR's got it done. All the way to level 40.
Jeez.
Look at the cost. 74 silver for that spell. Yeah.
For your guy, that's nothing now.
Yeah. That's some shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna eat real quick, and then we'll start to go over Necromancer spells, man. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Manibus is up.
Yeah, those events are happening. They be happening.
Looking at Pokemon posters for there.
I'm switching windows here. So hopefully, there we go. Oh, I want to play.
Been 3 hours. If that.
It's been 3 hours. It's been 40 minutes. I'm dying over here.
Hey yo.
I'm good. I'm glad they got that up pretty quick so that people can start testing that out. So Oath of Might scroll tooltip updated. Expose added to proc list. So paladins can proc expose, which is cool. Dire Lord man got a huge buff. Wizard Spark reduced to 2 focus. That's cool. Volcanic Ash changed to 4-second cast time, 3 focus, and increased damage. Static Storm duration and cooldown changed to 9 seconds. Personal Blizzard duration and cooldown changed to 9 seconds. Ice Volley reduced to 3 focus. Familiar Fiery Orb increases all spell damage by 10%. Familiar Icy Orb increases penetration by 10%. Oh. Condensed Mana now checks if the player has 20% mana. Fixed an issue where Ranger's Swift Shot was forcing auto attack on regardless of the player's settings.
Yep. When I was attacking, I couldn't just sit down and stop attacking. I'd just stand up and start shooting again.
Oh.
Even if I turned off attack, sat down, I'd stand up and start shooting again.
Oh, this is nice. Fixed an issue where crafting window wouldn't open the first time the player clicked on a crafting station.
That happened. I did that shit a lot.
Yeah, that happened to me a lot. Yep, fixing crafting slots were sometimes being cleared where they shouldn't have been. Yeah, that happened a lot to me as well. Oh, okay. Disabled the combining of item stacks using the take all during looting of player corpses. Because we suspect this might play a role in the bags disappearing when corpses are looted. If you receive an inventory full message and not everything gets looted when you do a take all, you may need to left click the remaining items to singly loot them. Okay. Oh, they fixed the corpse bag thing. The O key will no longer open bags that are on corpses. Womp womp. You can't sell while you're dead now. Fixed an issue where camping out while dead would sometimes kill the player again. Boy, that's insult to injury. Camp without getting your corpse. Oh, fall over. Damn, checking credentials, login not allowed at this time. Womp womp. I'm not in the cool kids club. Yet. So what do we got there? We've got Drain Strength. So Crumbling Bones Life Tap, which we already got. We've got Drain Strength, Curse of Pain, Sicken. So one sounds like a dot, the other one sounds like it is going to be... what, disease-based dot? And then Curse of Pain. Sounds like a debuff of some sort, maybe?
Maybe makes them take more damage to melee or something, like 1 or 2 damage from melee swings or some shit.
Yeah. Drain Stamina, we know what that's going to do. Shackle Bones, probably Root.
Root undead or something.
Yeah, Spook the Dead, obviously. Rack Bones, interesting. I don't know if that says Ghastly or Ghostly Corpse. Drain Intellect, Life Draw, that's definitely an upgraded life tap. Calm Undead, oh shit. You know what that means?
CC.
Lull, yep. Potentially a lull, so you can single pull Undead. Drain Charisma, boy, they could just take all the stats. Dark Empathy, that's going to be the Necro Heal.
Oh.
Life Leech, another life tap. Hungry Earth is going to be a root.
Are you
Poverty.
reading the new things?
Yeah, I'm reading the new Necro spells. The ones I can see anyway. Absorb Strength, that's going to be cool. Strip Strength and probably take it to yourself. Assemble Bones is probably new pet.
We're back.
Yep.
Hi, friends.
Hello. Hmm.
All right, my dude. I've had my fill. Ready to look at some spells?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Crumbling Bones and Life Tap is what we getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Drain Strength. Steal their strength. Makes sense. Sicken. Inflict the target with a malady. Disease damage every few seconds. So level 2, you get your first stock.
Yep.
Curse of Pain. So we're skipping level 3. Going straight to 4.
Yep.
Agonizing Curse on the target.
Oh, snare.
Yep.
I'm already liking this.
Yep. Drain Stamina. So I'm wondering, you could just collect all these drains and keep yourself buffed. I wonder, like, how viable that is. Everything so far says 5 minutes, but like
Mhm.
whatever you're most interested in, you could just like take that from the mine.
Yep.
Shackle Bones, Undead, Brute, 24 seconds. Spook the Dead. You know it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wreck Bones. Leverage your knowledge of undeath to attack the essence of an undead target. But we haven't got our new pet yet.
Yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
It says does curse damage, so that's a new damage type.
Yep. Yep. Curse. Curse damage. And yeah, this is curse damage. And then
Mm-hmm.
this one is disease. So far we're curse and disease necro.
Yep.
That's right. No new pet. This is not a summoner. They don't auto level. Just like
There's
the
your new
shaman
one.
pet.
Yep.
Still level 10 on key 3. So you get to here. Level 6 new pet. So maybe around level 5 your pet kind of sucks. Because it's level 1. I mean,
Well, they might be so with the summoner, it didn't really tell you. They just had different names, but each one had a different purpose. So I'm wondering if they're going to have kind of a similar thing here, where Crumbling Bones, like, is it going to be a tiered system where Crumbling Bones becomes worthless once you get to Ghastly Corpse, or is it going to be Crumbling Bones is just kind of like a middle of the road damage dealing pet, like a little bit balanced and everything, and then the corpse is right your tank pet or something of that nature. I'm curious to see what they do with that.
refresh your level, but it does say evolves your Crumbling Bones into Ghastly Corpse. I think it's
Oh,
just-
okay, yep. So it looks like it just evolves it. Yep.
But I agree. It would be cool as hell if they did that. But I think that's probably a feature of Summoner, where
Yep.
they're all viable and they all level with you.
Yep.
And maybe Necro got to drain intellect.
Mm-hmm. Nom nom.
Evolves Life Tap into Life Draw. Good thing. So
Mm-hmm.
level 8, getting that new Life Tap.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be too powerful either, because it said it takes 25% of damage dealt to health.
It's probably to account for crit.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Calm Undead.
Mm-hmm.
A true pacify. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's about time.
Let's give it up for Drain Charisma. Am I right, Rain? Am I right? Drunken? Drain charisma?
No, you
Reason
ain't
to be
sexy.
excited?
I'm sexy.
Yeah. You won't get smexy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get that drain charisma at level 8.
You just gotta run up and drain charisma a rat, then run in the cell so you get better pricing.
Okay. Alright, Visionary Realms. Right now, I mean, surely Daybreak Games hasn't copyrighted the spell names. I don't know
Yep.
if they can. But good lord, you done stole this one, Visionary Realms. Dark Empathy, Necro Heal.
Yep, same as EQ. Yep. Same thing here. Life leech.
Vilify Curse on the target for 2 minutes. Curse damage.
It's gonna be
Yep,
so good.
That's your life leech over time.
Does that say level 10?
This is at level 10, correct.
Yep, gotcha.
Putrefy. Requires Sicken. Evolves Sicken into Putrefy. Makes it a more nasty disease dot.
I do like that. I like that they're just they're throwing a little fuel on your existing spells, so it's not like you're trying to manage like 80 different skills, right? It's like, okay, Putrefy is going to replace Sicken.
What's interesting too, because it says requires Sicken.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get a power level, right? This is way later, years down the road, whatever. I get a power level on my Necro, and I'm level 50. I never bought a spell. Do I still gotta go back and buy a Sicken?
Yep.
And then Putrefy, and then the one after that? It's reading like that.
Yep.
So that's interesting. Hungry Earth. Curse the ground with desecrated power. Rooting the target in place. Damage dealt has a chance to break the root effects. So CC, but can't touch it.
I'm back.
So this is the level 10 is the first point where Necromancer gets a CC.
On non-undead, yeah.
Yeah. This is talking about, it's not undead specific. Yeah.
Yes, true CC.
This is yep. Absorb strength. Upgrades drain strength.
Yep, yeah, 2 instead of 1.
Yep. Assemble bones. It's a new pet at 12. Upgrades your pet.
Or yep, required ghastly corpse, so that is tier 3 pet. Okay.
Yep. Crippling terror. Channeled. This is a channeled spell.
Oh shit, okay.
Overwhelm the target with fear, preventing it from taking actions. Damage and various offensive abilities will break the effect. So this here,
That's enchanter. That's one of the chanter mezzes is like this, where it's a channeled mesmerize.
interesting.
So this is a little bit of chanter toolkit mixed in here.
Heat blood, not to be mistaken with boil blood.
Yep.
Place a fiery curse on the target, causing their blood to simmer. Deals fire damage every few seconds. All right, so far we have a disease, a curse, and a fire.
Yep, that's good. Not a one-trick pony.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said not a one-trick pony. You've got a couple of different options in case of resists.
Yeah. Whatever you're fighting, you pretty much got an answer for it so far. Once you're 12, resist wise, unless it just, can only be affected by ice or something. You know what I mean? Interesting gap. 12 to 14 requires Curse of Pain, Curse of Writhing. It's an upgrade. That is a snare upgrade. Reduces movement.
Mm-hmm.
14, you're getting that snare upgrade. Absorb stamina, self-explanatory. It's an upgrade. Veil of Undeath.
Oh shit, Lich.
Yes. Yeah,
Lich.
that's right. There it is, dude. At 14, that is.
I will
necromancy.
kill myself at level 14. Confirmed.
Yep, you'll unding to 13. And then you won't be able to use Curse of Writhing, Absorb Stamina, Veil of Undeath, Amplify Undeath. You won't be able to use any of them because you died as soon as you hit 13. Did your celebratory AFK, killed yourself. But Veil of Undeath, mana regen, health for mana. Amplify Undeath, energize your undead minion, increasing their attack speed. Pet haste.
Yep.
Pet haste.
Mage
There we go.
toolkit. Yep.
There we go.
At the same level too. I think Mage got their pet haste at 14 as well. Yeah,
Gotcha.
we did. Yep, so on par with the Mage pet haste. Okay.
Oh yeah. So life drain does it stack with the shaman haste? That's a good question.
The Mage pet did. Or
It did?
summoner pet, sorry, I keep saying.
Ooh, yeah, because I see the lower values like 10 and 20%, and then knowing how they're doing haste with items, and it's like, you know, because in EQ, like shit didn't necessarily stack because you kind of got a titanic amount from a certain source.
Yep.
Different play here, so that's cool. Life drain upgrades your life tap. We're still at 25% of the damage dealt, but we're doing more damage.
Yep.
Rend bones. Leverage your knowledge of undeath to attack the essence of an undead target, dealing curse damage. Is that a nuke?
That's what it sounds like. It's an undead nuke, probably.
Sorry. I had to eat a french fry. Active shadow. Sacrifice a portion of your mana to restore some mana of the target.
Yep. There you go. Mono battery.
16, you become a battery, bro.
Yep.
Sedulous subversion. There it is. Level 16, early access there. Cool. Cool. Absorb intellect. Upgrade. Haunting Shade.
Oh.
That's a pet upgrade.
Yep.
But this one's not referred to like a skeleton. This one's referred to as a shade. So I wonder if at 18 your pet looks different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh no, it says summon a skeletal
servant. Yeah. Yep.
But it's called a shade. So
Yep.
anybody from VR you watching right now, I would say the spell description, like when I think of a shade, I don't necessarily think of a skeleton. I think of like a specter. Or some sort of ghost or shadow. Absorb charisma is an upgrade. Fear.
Yep. Straight up fear. 18 seconds. Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, up
Yep.
to 18. Yeah. Nice.
Up to 18 seconds, but so at level 20, I don't have a job anymore. Wither. Inflict the target with vile malady, dealing disease damage every few seconds.
Yep.
Well,
Putrefy
they're not
upgrade. Yep.
So yeah, putrefy, yep. Curse of Misery upgrades Curse of Writhing, and this is the curse damage dot. Only one curse can be active on the target at a time. So that's something important to note if you're grouped with other necromancers, perhaps in a raid scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a big deal. Because if you can only have one curse active, what's unclear on the spell description is if that is for the raid, the group, or is that for the individual?
I hope it's for the individual. I think it would be really hard to. I mean, that means if you did a raid, you couldn't have two necros because you'd be, right? You wouldn't be able to have more than one dot on the mob.
At least as far as this one's concerned.
Of that type, yeah. Yep.
Right. Yeah. I feel like that'd be really gimpy on damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's running into a EQ design flaw with the dot revamp, right? So I think it would be a mistake to say, okay, only one curse in its entirety can be on the mob at once. It should be one curse per necromancer.
Well,
Which I think it will be. I think, it'll be the little yellow indicator that tells you that this is your dot on the mob. I think it'll be that kind of similar where it's only one of your curses.
well, we will confirm this at level 22.
Yeah.
So we got some work to do, and then we will put that one to the test. Siphon strength upgrade. Raise skeleton upgrade. Siphon life upgrade. Stamina siphon upgrade. Boil blood. Fiery curse on the target. This is a new dot.
Yep. Does not require a previous dot.
Yeah. And it does not say that it's the only fire dot eligible too. So perhaps you could run boil blood alongside your heat blood.
Yep.
But you would not be able to run your curse of misery next to curse of writhing.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. So I imagine that's single target focus there.
Mhm.
Bone shatter. Undead direct damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Looks like it can be used in parallel because it's not an upgrade to the previous. It's a new one.
Siphon intellect is an upgrade. Shroud of Undeath. What is this going to be? Coalesce the essence of undeath, slowly draining your health while regenerating your mana.
Yep.
Who knew?
So I'm guessing that requires like the previous tier. That means it's going to share a cooldown versus like the boil blood and then the other heats. I forgot what the other heat one was called, but those will be on separate cooldowns.
Heat blood is first, boil blood is next.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Siphon charisma, empower undeath. Now we got a 20% haste coming in at level 28. That's hot. Blood tap. Siphon the life essence of your target, dealing curse damage and restoring your health by 25% of the damage dealt. Evolves Siphon life. Decay. Evolves Wither. Inflict the target with malady, disease dot. Malignant dead. Skeletal servant. Upgrades pet. Alright, now we're getting down to the bottom here. Consume strength, upgrade. Gather shadows. Gather
Nice.
shadows around you, making it difficult for most enemies to see you for up to 10 minutes.
Hot.
Gather shadows.
It's late, but I get it.
Gather shadows.
Mhm.
Man, so VR, when are we going to have a circlet of shadow?
Hell yeah.
Free nerf, by the way. Free nerf.
Insta clicky. Yep. I need it.
Consume stamina. That's an upgrade, you know. We're still stealing stats here. Curse of anguish evolves curse of misery. Yeah, so that was your curse dot. I imagine your curse dots are really powerful because it's restricting to one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So I
probably your
imagine
highest
first
outright
dot-
damage.
Yeah, that's like probably your big spend, big hitter.
Yep.
If I had to guess. Cackling bones.
Oh.
Upgraded that.
Skeletal warrior. Not
Skeletal,
required a
yeah.
previous one, so this is a new pet type.
Interesting. Good observation there.
Yep.
So now your pet's starting to look a little baller.
Yeah, now you actually have a tank pet versus the other one. Doesn't tell you what it is, but it's just an upgrade of an upgrade of an upgrade. Now this one says Skeletal Warrior, and it is not requiring a previous. So I'm also wondering, can you have more than one up at once then? If these don't share a cooldown or a spell slot.
I don't. Let me hit 36 real fast.
Yep. If you could do that, that'd be great.
That'll be something we will journey to find out, my dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
Consume intellect. That one's obvious. Great fire blast. Leverage your knowledge of undeath to attack the essence of an undead target. So another new undead nuke.
Yep.
Consume charisma should be obvious. Ignite blood. Another
There we go.
upgrade on fire dot.
Yep.
Shadowed remains. Summon a skeletal assassin. Now,
Nice.
focus on the description.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a stabby stab? Is that a pokey boy?
Yep. Skeletal rogue, it sounds like.
Yeah, sounds like spirit tap, as expected.
Yep.
Upgraded. You're getting pretty frequent life tap upgrades, so as we go, which is a good thing. Plague, this is the new disease stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Spectral Bones. Here's your capstone, at least for this season.
Yep. Skeletal mage.
Oh, shit. Skeletal Mage.
Very nice.
That's the Necromancer, my dude. So, what are your thoughts?
Sounds good. Sounds on par with what I expected. I think the invis came a little later than I thought it would. There is no feigned death, but it doesn't mean it's not a skill.
Dude, there's a lot of fucking leveled ones that you won't see for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there could be drop spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you. In terms of pairing it up to EQ.
Yeah.
Where is Feigned Death? Where is basic summoning, like dagger? Where is I don't know. We got mana battery. Got a lot of flavor of dots. We got our snare. Where's Invis versus Undead? Or does it matter in this game? I
I was
don't.
gonna say we haven't really been able to explore how important Invis is gonna be in this game.
I think it will still be relevant because the one invis that you get, Gather Shadows, says most creatures. So I don't know if most means just living versus undead, or most means there are some things that are just going to see through, not necessarily undead.
So there's three senses when you call a mob. You have sight, hearing, and smell. And
They could still
there's a
smell
part of
it.
me that's surprised. Maybe it's an upgrade later for Gather Shadows, but remember we're looking at scrolls at least that are vendor sold. Terrain's point. We don't know what might drop.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or what comes naturally when you use skills.
yes, yeah, those ones that you just develop as you're adventuring.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I'm kind of like, okay, so you got your invisibility. Where is your like silence of the dead, where you don't make any sound? Where is your
Hey, Carla, thanks for the follow. We're just
I don't
going
know what
over
you would call
Pantheon.
it, but like, where is your you don't smell?
The new
like
season
anything,
is dropped
your bones,
for those who
you know
have
what I
VIP
mean, or
access.
whatever, right?
So we're just looking at the
So-
new class Necromancer.
I'd be curious to see how the traversal is. Where the fuck is Summon Corpse?
Yeah.
Where is Find Corpse? I want to see those two. I feel like Necromancers should be able to see Corpse. Where is Corpse Manipulation? There's no corpse exploding, like Diablo. That could be cool. Wasn't expecting it in this game, but it would be interesting to see if there was like a long cast time spell where you could just make like a previous corpse its bomb, but you sacrifice the loot. You know what I mean? And you have to have the other mob that you're fighting on top of it in order for it to take effect. That could be kind of cool. But no like active manipulation of corpses that are on there. I don't see sacrifice or resurrection. So I'd like to see those.
Yeah, those did come in.
I do think that they have absolutely the core of the Necromancer skill set.
Mhm.
And that while I was initially impressed that there's 40 levels of spells, I will say a lot of them are upgrades on the previous line, and they could just easily do that on all the others.
Yeah.
But I would like to see a little bit more out of it. But considering it came out like minutes ago, totally thrilled. And the basis of what they have is the majority of your toolkit.
Yeah.
But yeah, more corpse involvement is, I guess, what I'd like to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely so. There's a lot of these that are just a rubber stamp of the previous one that's upgraded, obviously intending to just do more damage, which helps them, I think, kit out the level 40, and then they'll probably I'm guessing a lot of these classes they maybe tweak, add in a thing here, a thing there, like you said, stuff that is dropping that you're not just going to be able to buy off a vendor that will help with some of that class identity, right? Or even necessarily quests. We don't know. They're adding new quests in, so you might have quested spells that we just haven't seen yet.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm curious to see where it goes once it's fleshed out. Like, you know, is Feign Death going to be a thing? Number one, if it is it going to be really late, like 40 plus, or is it just kind of hidden in the kit that we just can't see so far? Or maybe it just won't come in at all, right? Maybe they don't want people, you know, like I'm pretty sure Dire Lord won't get it. You know, keep it a little bit different from EQ, but I like the subtle nods to EQ, you know, like some of the spell names. Dark Empathy obviously is 1-for-1. So is Life Leech, but
There's a couple that are like that, but I'm okay with that.
yeah.
I'm okay with. I'm perfectly fucking fine with that.
Yep.
And I like that too. The nods. I know that stats are really important in this game, right?
Yep.
Every level you get, your whole stat line increases, even your charisma. It's huge. I want to see group drain intellect, group absorb strength. How
Yeah,
does the
would be cool.
necromancer make my tank better? I want you to give me stamina. I want you to take it from the mob and give it to me. I don't give a shit if you have stamina. My job is to keep you from getting hit.
So do me a favor, mouse over one of those debuffs.
I scrolled down quite a bit. Let me.
Yep. Yeah, just go to like any one of them.
You talking about like one of the drain strength, for example?
Yeah. And empowering yourself. Yeah, I think a cool mechanic would be, say, it gives your defensive target.
Oh, dude, that's brilliant because then it would really make you flex the double target system.
Correct. Yeah. So you could be like, oh, I want to drain intellect off this mob and give it to myself. But maybe I want to drain strength off and give it to the monk. Drain stamina off, give it to the tank.
I like that.
Yeah, because that would really fit the Necro's toolkit, right? Like I'm stripping your essence and giving it to other things. Like it plays into the kind of the pet feel.
So the absorb series still says yourself.
Yeah, I think all of them do, but I just wanted to make sure it said yourself.
Siphon series still says yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That'll be something I'll send feedback on. That would be a cool thing to do.
Dude, I could just imagine you being encumbered from a harvesting run and just like you see a Grey Con and you're just like siphon fucking strength.
Oh yeah, that will be me.
You're not encumbered for a little bit and you gotta find another mob like, 5 minutes later and just a little rat just siphon strength. Take off running.
It'd be fun to find like it's like a rat is like, I've got no strength left. I'm just gonna like can't move or slowly crawl.
That skill is called gotcha, bitch.
Or like so if siphon stamina decreases by 3, empowering yourself, I would like to see and your group by 1. Like maybe in the siphon line it starts affecting your group, you're in your 20s. You know what I mean? When this starts happening, that'd be really cool. Maybe up to the absorb line, it's kind of just by yourself, you know what I mean? And then, but to have a break point around the middle of a necromancer's life, around that 25 mark, where it's like, hey, the siphon line though, now it's my strength by 3 and the group by 1. Yep. Stuff like that would be really cool. And then it would be a little bit bardic in the sense of support, where it's like, well, the more party members you have, the better the classes. Mm-hmm. That means it's that case with the shaman. Like you've got to be nuts not to put your starting points in Constitution as a shaman, because it's like, dude, if you can make your whole group better, like when I'm looking at gear, to camp and stuff on Key 3, it's like, dude, I want Constitution first. I want the whole group to be more dexterous, have more stamina, and be stronger.
Yeah.
You know, and because that makes everybody better. Giving her a bigger mana pool is really nice for the healing and lasting those long fights, but maybe they won't be so long if you can boost your constitution and get everybody's stats up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
These are cool spells, though. All in all, I do think that there's some meat on the bones. I do think that there's a little bit more that they can do with the class. There's no blinds. So that's one thing. No cripples. I mean, I guess you could say Siphon Strength is sort of. I guess you could say that the stat stealers are a little bit like a cripple, but there's not a. I would be interested to see the Necromancer class start to get wrap up debuffs. Where it's like, this is my physical debuff, this is my mental debuff, mental
Yep.
personality. That could be something cool that they expand on. I didn't see a second tap over time. I know there's one somewhere in the middle. Do you recall seeing a second one?
I did not.
So maybe another tap over time, just because it's probably going to be due unless that one scales. You know what I mean? Unless it's like percentage based or something.
Mhm.
Then that one's probably good for forever. But if it's not,
Yep.
people are talking about soloing oranges right now on a Necromancer.
Oh, of course, at level 2.
Yeah. But also, aren't you familiar with attacking a yellow at level 1 and just getting murked immediately?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yep.
They may be
The first 50 mobs my wizard fought in 2023.
right. Oh my god, Wizard had such a hard time. That was before seasons, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
that was like right after the the extraction thing we don't talk about.
Yep.
But cool class, man.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think it's a pretty cool class. You excited enough to main change for it?
I probably will, especially since I was I was kind of halfway towards Enchanter just because we needed CC. It looks like you get some CC here. Depending on what you fight, you got CC early versus kind of mid game, it looks like. Because the really good CC looks like it comes mid game, the channeled one, versus the early, which is like, the undead camps, that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
I think the snare is really good for those
Yeah.
runners. And, we've had a couple of issues where, because of the mobs running, we get an ad or get close to getting an ad, that kind of thing.
I've been pretty good with my yoinks though.
Yeah. The other thing that having a snare adds into it is the potential to maybe kite.
You do fear kiting. I know.
So, I don't know what kind of effectiveness that will be. How do dots tick with snares, or is it going to be similar to EQ, where if the mob's standing still, it takes more damage? I don't think that's probably going to be a thing, at least not yet. But might be something to consider. Yeah, I like the toolkit. I'm definitely going to play one.
That's right.
Oh yeah, dude. Tank, what's up, buddy?
Up, guys. The servers go down yet?
Yeah.
Yep, servers are down. Season 5 is over. Season 6 just started for VIPs. Was just streaming Necromancer abilities. Necromancer is now live, and they have spells up to 40
Nice.
on Necromancer. So,
Yep.
That's exciting. The really cool abilities. Dude, they've got fears, CCs. It's your quintessential EverQuest Necro. They've got their mana batteries. You've got that. It's
They added some Dreadlord stuff too.
Dreadlord has that shit.
No,
Dire
I'm
Lord?
saying they did.
Oh,
some,
Dire Lord.
like,
Yeah.
Dire Lord or whatever. They did a little reworking on that.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It looks like they got buffed in the patch
Oh,
notes.
that's good.
Yep.
Yeah. The patch notes say Dire Lord got a bit of a lift.
Yeah, your
cast reductions and damage increases.
yeah,
So,
your taunt lands expose on the mob now too, which is fan
Oh, that's
frickin'
good.
tastic.
in one ability. That's nice.
So the thing I'm curious about though is if it's so provoking shadow is a taunt that ticks.
Yeah, it stacks.
It stacks
So,
up to what is
so
it, 5 times?
No, you can get it up to 20.
Oh shit,
Um,
okay. I wonder if it
so-
lands an expose each tick.
Maybe. Well, so here's how it works. So you throw it on there, okay? Any of your abilities that generate threat that are like energy uses, right? So I have one that doesn't cost anything, it's like a threat hit, and then I have one that does. If I hit those abilities, they add an additional stack. I can also use the same shadow thing again and add another stack, and it'll continue to ramp up throughout the fight. So, and also I have a stance, like a tank stance, that generates like 10% additional threat as well. So it's really good.
Let's see how this pet does against a bat by itself.
Like, so one of the things I noticed is like, so being a Dire Lord and trying to DPS only, like, kind of sort of handicaps you. But if I try to tank and I start generating any form of threat, you're not going to take it from me, like, at all. Unless you do some really crazy shit, like if I'm really trying to, build threat, you're not going to take it.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
stupid.
That pet looks like it's gonna solo.
Yeah, Arthex, and this is a bat, so he has the blurred vision on. Not right this second, but it's going to cast it again.
Already better than the mage pet.
That's Sag for the mage.
I mean, the mage pet's probably more tanky, but this thing's doing some decent damage. It's hitting pretty consistently.
Let's see how fast it regens its health out of combat. That'll be the next thing. All right, so we're about a third missing. Okay, so he finished that shit up. All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
spin it. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he just had a huge chunk. Look at that.
Okay,
Hold on.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah, it
Move on to
looks.
the next.
Was that between 5 to
Yeah,
7% maybe per tick?
It was like a 5 to 7% tick every 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
Okay, this is a yellow con mob that he's soloing now, and it doesn't affect his attack rating because of that will lower your attack rating. And currently he's winning.
Yeah, he's taking more damage, but yeah, it looks like he's winning.
Need to get him some weapons, bro.
Yeah, on an even con. Yeah.
Get him some nullhide whips for the stuns.
How do you look at your pet inventory, or is that only something?
Right click on his name, like on the blue area where his name is. Yep.
What the fuck? So he can have
Yep.
but this is
Armor.
like a summoner pet.
Summoner can't summon the armor for him though. That's the downside. Is all of the summoner armor is no drop.
We're still winning a fight against a yellow
Against
con,
a yellow,
but
yep.
no Here in Pantheon, these necropets are tuned up, bud.
Where are the patch notes? Did you put
Yeah,
them in Pantheon?
I'm
There's a link in
guessing.
the Pantheon channel. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, let me read it.
So I'm guessing he's gonna feel a little overtuned at the get go because if he doesn't level scale, he's not gonna be worth shit in a couple levels, right? It's gonna be real low DPS.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, that's so
But
good.
dude, look at the regeneration. That shit died and immediately just went up like a whole big ass tick.
Yeah, he's
One
jumping
more.
pretty.
And then there we go. Okay, and then here's a grass snake. That's yellow. Let's just fucking attack him.
Well, right click on him again, like open his inventory. Let's see how many hit points he has. He has 46.
Yeah.
That's on par with mage pet or summoner pet early.
Oh, look, he has mana.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, he doesn't have any abilities right now. So if he had an ability, it would be in that equipment window, and then you'd see it just above where your pet bar is. He'd have a couple little skills in there, or like one skill that you could right click on. You can disable whether or not he uses it.
Gotcha. He getting his ass whooped on this one.
Yeah. Yep.
These are
Hold up. Look, this necro holding fucking weapons, bro.
How did
You
he
see
put
it?
weapons on it?
Yeah, they got weapons on that pet.
I wonder if summoners pets can use weapons now. I wonder if they fixed that.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta help him out, dude. I can't let Lazcab down like this. You know, he's gotta. Oh, I resisted? What's the fun?
I like it though. I just don't want to wait a month.
Left titty, city kitty.
these are really good updates for sure.
Mm-hmm.
New class, gentlemen. Necromancer.
OP.
We got 4 races and the Silent Plains zone on the docket too. So, but you know what? I am going to log for tonight. Artax, I told you I was going to show you the abilities. We did that.
Yep.
And we'll see what we hear back from what we've inquired on. Don't expect anything. And yeah, I'll talk to you dudes tomorrow.
Yep.
Later, dude.
Later, man.
Later, guys.
So when this goes open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I can actually make my own account, right?
If
Yeah.
you pledged, right?
Not yet, but I've been.
Yeah, if you
running
do
on
the
Spider.
$50 pledge or whatever,
Yeah.
you get access. Yeah.
Yeah, the way that it's been explained is even if you do the low level $50 access one, you can get the public access.
Cool.
And if you have the friend key, I think that includes it, right? The buddy key.
I think the buddy key converts to a full on account at
Does it?
launch,
That would be cool.
but I think it has to be reissued. I'm not sure if if it'll just take all of the buddy accounts that were created originally and just upgrade them to regular accounts. I'm not sure.
That's fair. I mean, because it would suck to have to start over from scratch again, but it is what it is.
I saw somebody say something about a wipe before early access. Like
Yes.
up to the point of early access, you're gonna have to start over anyway. At the early access launch, potentially. But no wipes prior to that unless something catastrophic happens.
Okay, well then I guess it doesn't matter then really anyway.
Yep.
I mean, that's just kind of the nature of the beast with a lot of these early access stuffs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, once it actually goes live, you got to start from scratch. So
Yep.
I didn't do a whole lot of leveling today. I was just kind of running around, like exploring stuff, checking things out.
Yep. I did a lot of that.
And found a couple
My
of like,
playtime, just like exploring and shit.
yeah, just like all where like met a few places where I couldn't go into, right? Like kind of like, all right, this is as far as we've opened up. Oh, so Dire Lords do get a grab, like a little pull taunt thing
Mm-hmm.
at 16. That's when they get it.
Very nice.
Yeah, they don't get it as early as like Paladins, but still pretty cool.
Nice. I saw a warrior at Manor that had charge.
Mm-hmm.
He's like stunning the mobs. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like once I got to 10, it got like my my healing ability.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is really good. So the two big upgrades are the Sanguine Shield upgrade from 15% to 20% health. That's really good.
That is ridiculous because, okay, so since you just got here, before or a little earlier today, I was in a Spiders group, which is an AVP, the new zone, and we had a Dire Lord tanking, and bro was taking like no damage, and he was level 16, like I was level 16, and the mobs were conning dark orange and yellow chevron, and like bro was taking no damage, and every time I looked up there, every now and then I saw he had like a red fucking bar over his health bar. Is that
Yep.
shield? Yeah,
Yeah.
so like he always had that shit up, bro. Like the healer was
Also-
asleep, I swear to God.
Well, so what especially clerics are doing, because clerics
We had a-
get
we
like
had a
priest
shaman.
bubble. Oh, okay. So clerics have a priest
Yeah,
bubble.
priest bubble. Yeah, we're familiar with it. Meredith
And-
plays cleric.
So, and then I can throw my Sanguine Shield on top of that. So I'll have like a 50% HP shield.
Nice.
So,
Yep, that and you're running your little swords or whatever, so increase dodge and parry, like pretty
Mhm.
much always.
He wasn't dual wielding. He was using a two-hander.
no, it doesn't
No, it's I forget the
Just
skill
ability.
name. Yeah, it's just
Oh,
the
gotcha,
melee
gotcha.
ability.
Yeah, he was using a two-hander. He was slapping.
Yeah, that's pretty gangster.
Oh, you know who else was in my spider group? I didn't want to say it on stream earlier, Arthax.
Was it
Old.
Dead Dude?
Old Lurch Mouse.
Yeah.
So he was our puller. Since he was a paladin, you know, he could just yoink mobs. So he would go and just yoink one and pull it in, and then dump it on the Dreadlord. And it was me and a rogue and a mage. Yep, and then shaman healer. It's pretty funny. He definitely got our. So he wiped the whole group once except me. Because I saw when both tanks went down, I just started running, bro. I had full stamina bar. I was like, booking, bitch. I'm out of here. I was the only one that ran and got away. And then the other one, like, we were moving through the spider area towards the cave. Like, there's the outer spider area, and there's an inner cave entrance where it goes even higher level. But anyways, we were moving towards that, and he's like, all right, we're safe to jump down here. Bro, we jumped down on top of two fucking Widowmakers, which are like the higher level ones that have this skill that if you don't interrupt can one-shot almost anybody in the group, especially if they're not buffed, called Ambush. They literally go invisible and appear behind somebody and chunk. They hit for like 150 damage. But yeah, you got a couple people killed because of that. Luckily, I didn't die. I was about to run because I climbed back up the cliff, bro, and about to take off running, but I looked over the cliff edge and just started fucking ranging. We got one of them down, and the Dreadlord was still alive and tanking the other one just fine, so I had to jump back down. But I was about to, boy, I had my running shoes on with that motherfucker in the group.
Oh, Lurch Mouse living up to his
I was like,
name,
I've seen this motherfucker's corpse too many times to know this is not gonna go all right.
Yeah,
But
somebody
I did.
asking you a question in stream.
Oh yeah, Carla. I think she hopped off, but I'm trying to figure out like what exactly the question was there.
Close the stream
Which-
'cause you're
what-
having buffering issues.
Well, it's
Yeah,
back up right now, but
hopefully-
god damn that fucking glitching.
Yeah, I don't know.
landscape.
Over here, it's really bad.
Mine does it to like the far off mountains when I'm fishing and shit, and all I can see is the glitching, so I have to like lay down, like look down.
Yeah. There we go. Now we should be okay. All right, let's go run a formula run. Oh, can't teleport. Oh, I need to change the game on the stream here.
So I like how what's the very first zone in Pantheon? Thornfast or whatever.
Thrown fast, yeah.
Thrown fast.
Thronefest, right? So I like how Thronefast feels. It definitely needs to be like increased in size a little bit.
Well, sorry.
Um,
Thrown fast is the big city.
Avalia is the
Yeah,
Avalia.
Avalia is the
Yeah,
one.
whatever. The noob zone,
Mhm.
the very first noob zone. But what I'm hoping is that's just one of very many noob zones, and like
Yeah.
the other races will have starting areas and noob zones as well.
God, they better.
I hope so.
Yep.
That would be silly as shit to try to put everybody in that one zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's definitely gonna be right. You wouldn't think ogres and humans are gonna be like, oh buddy sharing the same zone. So
But
I'm gonna
when I
be-
when I went to Aberdeen's Pass or what AVP, whatever, it
Yep.
doesn't feel as like lively and like things to do,
yeah. Yep.
like the first one.
Yeah, I
Yeah. It
imagine
doesn't
that
have
will
as much
expand,
time.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, cause like I went around and even tried to find like areas where I would kind of, you know, like solo grind and kill stuff, and I only found maybe like 2 areas, and one of them was bears and trappers, which had a chance for a rare bear and like pelt master crane or some shit, just one of the other rares, which is nice, but it's only like 4 trappers and then like 5 bears. So like I could solo clear it in like 6 minutes and then would have to sit there for, you know, 10 minutes for respawns, which is kind of annoying. And then the other one was that gully that we were in the one time doing chain farming at night, where the skeletons spawn. That whole area is like bears and spiders that you can pretty much solo and at least get decent mats off of like pelts and shit like that. But there's
Yep.
there's no like grindy area. So you know how Clock was saying the best way to make money is, you know, just grinding the noob area.
Mhm.
I don't think so. Like, I think it's probably a good way. I think the best way is to do a bandit recruit fucking loop until your inventory's full. So there's like, you know, 6 or 7 little bandit camp areas that have recruits or bandits, and of course the recruiter spawns there also. And if you kill him, that's 3.5 silver because of the cloak.
Yeah.
And he can spawn at each of those, and I've like, and there's like 4 or 5 chest locations, and if you get the chest locations, they usually have a cloak in them too. So it's another 3.5 silver. I would do a round of that until I got my bags full, and I'd go back to town and I would sell, and I'd make anywhere between 12 to 37 silver, depending on the drops.
And what's
And I
that
could-
per hour? How many runs could you do in an hour, basically?
4 or 5.
Okay, so that's 50 to what, 2.5 gold per hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's faster than killing the noob trash, definitely. I mean, even I think if you hit the low end, maybe not.
Yeah.
But if you hit middle or high, yeah, it's definitely faster. Because what I did
mean-
originally was I found a bunch of bees or wasps that spawn over between. It's in between the shaman starting area, like you're gonna go to the noob area. There's that hill right there that has a ton of bees, and they were dropping lots of sellables. You know, obviously beeswax and stuff, but I think I made about a gold in, I don't know, a couple hours of just kind of passively killing, not like super high speed, just kind of casually.
Yeah, killing the bees.
Yeah, way back when, like what would have been 2023 or early 2024.
I mean, That's how I bought that sword, that two-hander. I was just doing the bandit fucking loot. That two-hander cost 3 gold, fucking 8 silver from a vendor.
Yeah.
But man, slapping with that thing. I was using a two-handed sword tank for the last bit. It was 20
Nice.
damage, 2.8 delay.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, Lisa.
Pretty good numbers. I was doing like, I think the high end that I saw was 68 damage on a rip, and then if I got a triple crit combo on my flurry, it would do like 45ish. Very bursty.
There, guys. I am gonna go to bed.
I know.
No.
Actually, I have to go to the bathroom, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh well, you're gonna go to bed. What? 2:30 in the morning?
Probably about 11. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow.
All right, bro.
Yep. Later, man.
Later, guys.
Trying to run some of these prices up so we can get some more gold out of this GDKB.
Oh, you guys running the GDKP right now? Or I guess
No, we
over the bidding stuff,
yeah, we're
right?
just doing bids.
Anything good, Joe?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Any bashes?
the normal shit. No bashies. This shit is a fantasy.
Be raiding Sunday and Monday.
Yep. Back to your
Yeah, I had
regularly
to,
scheduled programming.
We gotta head to Alabama Sunday.
How'd the properties hold out?
My mom went by today and said they turned out okay, but I gotta go up and repair the walls from the last hurricane in that office, so I'll go up Sunday. Probably come back Wednesday or something, Tuesday or Wednesday. It won't take me long to get it done, it's just doing the work. We were trying to find someone to do it up there and just pay them, but they weren't going to be able to get it done for like a couple of weeks. So,
So check this out, Drunken. They cleaned out the stairwell in the greenhouse.
Oh, I see that. Why?
I guess people were complaining that they were getting stuck trying to get those deals, so they just took them out.
Well, I mean, you could get stuck up there. You could like glitch up above the things. That happened to me once or twice. And you'd be stuck up on the top of the stairwell.
That is hilarious.
Is he using a fucking gun?
Yeah. They
Nice,
just run around
yeah.
with a gun and start murdering stuff.
That's great. Over here fighting this thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how that guy got his property there.
It's a totally different guy now, too.
Is it?
Yep. This dude's still the same over here by this one. But yeah, that guy is different. Friggin' pistol broke. Mama said knock you out.
What? I'm gonna knock you out.
Alright, I think I'm gonna put a movie on and drift off to sleep.
Alright, dude. Probably not too far behind you.
We'll see you gents tomorrow.
Yep, have
Yep.
a good one, Browski. Man, I'm gonna bid these cocksuckers up on this shit.
Hell yeah. Just means you're gonna get a better split.
Well, so last week I won a soul defiler for 21k.
Nice.
And then I get told that they accidentally threw an extra one in there, and mine was the one that somehow. Mine was the one that was fake.
Okay.
Now they're at 45,000. And I keep bidding everyone up on them.
Hmm. Well, that sucks. It'd have been nice if they just said, well, the next one that drops will go to you because you already pre-purchased one at that price.
You would think. Well, I got everyone up to 55k on them.
Nice. Oh man, that was just the table, not the formula. Damn it.
That's dope. I did get a Yelly talisman for 46 though. Yeah, they're still sitting at like 100k right now. Just because of that haste.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get one for my Shadow Knight. Because why not?
Yep, that or Girdle. Girdle, what is it, Dark Power?
Mm-hmm. Well,
The cheaper options out other than Bracelet of Speed, which is
oh yeah, 100%.
would be
Well-
great, but
Well, and considering the fact too, I mean, he's only level 40. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm.
those amulet and necropons went cheap.
Did they?
Yeah, 200, 260, 250.
Wow, it's not even half a chrono, right?
Oh well, chronos are like 700 right now.
Holy shit, they jumped to 700 already?
Yeah, I saw someone selling one for like 715.
Good lord.
Now, whether they get it or not, so I assume it's
Yeah.
high sixes, low sevens, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's see. TLP has them listed at 7 or 676, and you know, TLP auctions is always low.
Yep.
Yeah, worked out. Didn't win everything that I bid it on. I did bump the Crown of Crumbs at Kings up. Put a bid on it, put auto up to 350k,
There you go.
and then of course like that last minute started going ham. Because it's really good. I want to get it for my Drew or my Bard.
Mm-hmm.
All those saves. All them resists. Oh, nice. Got some dubs. Alright, I'm gonna get off myself. I'm gonna go let the dogs out and hang out with the wife for a little bit.
All right, dude.
You have a good night, my man, and we'll chat later.
Yep, have a good one. All right, folks. Well, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. End the stream. We'll see. I'll try to keep y'all updated on what's going on with the Pantheon stuff. Hopefully, we'll stream it before a month from now. But if not, it is what it is. All right. Everybody have a good night.